Forgot to turn that on. Congratulations, David, on being agreed. Bastard in first, second, and third. Just hello, everyone. Also gotta move that. I was doing some choo-choo train stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it's time to get back to working on the arachnorigs. Well, finishing them, quote-unquote, tonight, although I have no magnets, unfortunately. Looks like it's going off, so I'm going to have to replace this sooner or later. Where's my hobby knife, by the way? Give me that. I'm just gonna get rid of that now. And it's gonna be all nasty, because it's all gross. And ew. That's disgusting. Ugh. I'm gonna get some gooby gone or something. Or even isopropyl alcohol, I think will work. I think I'll actually go grab some in order to fix that, because I forgot it. It's supposed to be with me. Here. Okay, isopropyl alcohol. And hopefully I don't get this anywhere important, or it spills anywhere important. Ooh, okay. It's working though, it's getting rid of it. Probably gonna mess up the glue right, the tape right here though. And there we go, most of that adhesive is gone, so now it's not gonna be annoying. Yeah, got any pesky adhesive, just use isopropyl alcohol. Seal that up. Kinda slow night too. Not many people are here as usual. Maybe I gotta wait for the stream to go on longer, probably. That's probably what it is, people need to get alerted. Okay. Also probably due in part that I forgot to post the schedule. It's kinda my fault. Okay, what do I gotta do? So, I think I did both weapon arms last time, if I remember correctly. Now I need to do the other arms right here. Okay. Let's see, so... I'm debating if I also want to glue the arms on too. I might. Just because it's going to be harder to glue them on after once it's done being painted, whatever the hell that is. Let's see. So I need... trying to figure this out. 42... Part 42 to 47. Okay. 42 to 47. Start clipping off parts. What are you calling old David? Shut up. Who the fuck you calling old? I ain't old. Here's 42. y'all. Okay. 44. Wait. Yeah, 44. 42 to 47. 42 to 47. Just rolled Angron and 40k with 2 tanks. What do you mean? Oh, you mean you destroyed Angron. Good job. 42 to 47. I mean, Angry Ron isn't really that good anymore after he got nerfed. 42 to 47. Where's... It's 56. Can I eat the leftover plastic sprues? Whatever I have left that I don't use for sprue grew, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think that's all. Wait, no, I gotta cut them all out right here too. 42 to 47. Wait, did I cut? No, I didn't. Okay. 42 to 47. Gotta keep repeating that to myself so I remember. 42 to 47.
Hello.
Hello there.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Thanks for sending me those photos, by the way.
Yeah, happy to help, King.
Yeah.
Chat, he was asking for my OnlyFans.
No. You wouldn't be here if you had one.
What if it was OnlyFans, but I just took photos of the fans in my house?
So original. Ah.
Hey, I said I was funny.
Cookies.
Only Bard. Only Bards, yes. It's just pictures of Scanlan from Vox Machina. So I'm back from the Silicon GT.
How'd that go?
It was fun. I had a wonderful time. Bricky was there. He had his camera dude there filming a bunch of B footage.
Hello, Cam.
What's up, Cam? He hung out. The camera dude was recording my game against a friend for game 1 or game 3, day 1. It was Kroot Swarm, like legitimately like over 200. No, like almost 100. At least 80, if not 100, Kroot on the board, and I had a bunch of artillery. I've never felt the power of God until I had +8 on a modifier because of blast for rolling for a number of shots.
Did you win?
No, he had too many bodies. I did not have enough things to shoot at him. It was insane. My guard list with 60 battle line models, 3 artillery, and a bunch of blast weapons did not have enough DACA to punch through the Kroot. It was hilarious, and we were laughing our asses off. Ultramarines Tank March is not your favorite list to use. Fair enough. It's a good list. It's a hood classic.
Prepare for the nerfs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I saw Bricky was playing Knights.
He was playing Knights.
Well, Chaos Knights to be more specific.
No, he was playing regular Knights.
I thought he was playing Chaos Knights. No.
No, he was doing Imperial. He was running Imperial Knights. I looked at his list and everything. I actually saw he accidentally... So I posted the list in the Gang server, and one of the newer guys in there, noticed that the list was illegal because he took an enhancement that was for Questoris only on a Valiant. The name of the list, by the way, was just called Harpoon.
Ah, I see.
It was pretty funny. And I reached out to Chris, the guy who runs the thing, let him know. He's like, good catch. Told him, got it fixed, no problem, thank you very much. Just keeping an eye out for the homies, because no one wants to come in with a list that's technically like unintentionally illegal for a tournament after you drive for like an hour and a half or whatever. Like he's coming here for Silicon Valley, he's somewhere around San Diego. You got to imagine that's a long drive already.
Yes, that's
just
about
to
like
come with a list.
6-hour drive.
Yeah, that's just not fun. So we're just that was fun. I new drop pod opinions.
I hate it. It's harder to transport.
I don't like it for that reason. However, getting 2 drop pods in one kit is kind of nice.
Yes, but how expensive is that kit gonna be now?
I don't know.
Calling it. It's gonna be $200.
The only question I would be appalled if it was 200. I think at worst 150.
This is GW we're talking about. Hello, Silver.
Thank
you for the hydrate.
Silver, I still say 150 is the worst. I got wooden spoon. I got last.
Oof.
I would say it's 80% pilot error. My list did surprisingly fine. I'm doing great, Silver. Thank you for asking. I hope you're having a wonderful time.
Good too. I've edited my video halfway through for all the stuff that doesn't require me to film footage. Hooray.
Nice. Huzzah.
Yes, huzzah.
So, would you like me to go over the tournament stuff and the list and everything? You're doing just dandy.
Sure.
That's awesome, Silver.
Go right ahead.
So this was WTC style tournament. We did mission 1 was mission H, which is supply drop, smoke and mirrors, hammer and anvil. So basically, it's supply drop. You have 3 objectives in the middle. One of them is the alpha, the other is the omega. At the end of battle round 3, the alpha objective leaves. At the end of round 4, only the omega objective stays, and you don't get primary points for holding your home objective, only for secondary purposes and or faction purposes. So it's a low scoring game. It's meant to punish people who make mistakes. Even if you play well, if you're not actively holding objectives, you're gonna get screwed, and that's exactly what happened to me in my game 1 against Imperial Knights. My list, for those who are curious, was Imperial Guard. I ran the Siege Regiment, so basically I can choose to either mitigate moves and charges, strip cover, or give myself stealth. It's fun giving a 20-man blob stealth, by the way. It's very funny.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I had two Krieg command squads. I had Leon on his brute chopper from Halo 3. For those who don't know, I run Squat Guard. I use Chaos Dwarves from Warhammer Fantasy Battle for my guard. Leon is literally on a... Go ahead.
No, I just said season because I burped.
Gotcha. Leon is literally one of the Chaos Dwarf engineers that goes on the back of a Hell Cannon to make sure it doesn't eat anyone. On a brute chopper. That's my Leon. That's my Leontis.
Ooh.
A Rigaldorn commander and a Tech Priest Engineer. I ran 2 20-man to Krieg with Plasma and Melta, and 2 10-man to Krieg with Plasma and Melta. When's the next video coming out? I said next week, last week. That was a lie. It will be coming out before the end of the month. I can guarantee you that. I have to edit podcast stuff for Handy, Fart, and I. That does take the priority. Then my stuff. Oh man, Nick, I bet getting Old World Dwarves is hard and expensive unless you have a link. Yes, David.
That doesn't take priority, Ickbard. Your stuff does. That's how it works. No.
My stuff's been... I could have done this shit 5 months ago. This stuff is actively being recorded, and we have dates for recording and everything there.
Yeah.
We will be Silver. What's up, Snow? Continuing on the list, though, I have an artillery team. Artillery. The 130 mil base motherfuckers. I ran the Siege Cannon, which is the Strength 12, AP2, Damage 3. It'll be on YouTube, Apple Podcast, all that other stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of a little quick note on the podcast thing, I told the podcast joke to my parents and their friends when I was vacationing in Florida.
What do you call a group of white people?
Yes, what do you call 3 white guys in a room? A podcast. And I said that doesn't really work for us because you have a Native American, a Japanese guy, and a white guy.
Yeah. So there are artillery crew, 2 basilisks, 2 hellhounds, chimera, a Lemonruss exterminator, and 2 scout sentinels. And I went 1 and 4.
I like Paul, but instead of being a Centurion simp, I'm a Carnifex connoisseur. More based in my opinion.
Who's the white guy? I'm the white guy. Handy is Indian.
Native American, there's a difference. One has a feather, the other
Not
has
really.
a dot.
Native American could imply also South and Central America. You could say First Natives.
Okay, yeah, First
Or
Peoples, that
First
works
Nation.
too.
Yeah. First Nation and all that. And fart is Japanese American.
Yes.
Yeah. I am the Wonder Bread of the group.
Although that people mistake that for me because I barely go outside.
Yeah, you do have the pale hands.
Yes.
Your grandma on your dad's side lived on a reservation. My condolences.
Yeah.
That shit's not fun.
Watch the stream get terminated for reaching. I don't. What?
Just watch the stream get terminated for reaching to an Asmongold
Reacting,
stream reaction.
probably.
For reacting to an Asmongold stream who reacted to John Oliver. Yep. Yeah, Goblin, that sounds about right, and it is very unfortunate.
And the reason I will never do reaction content because it is a hellhole, and it is the cheap way to
Indeed.
get subscribers, because once the whole reaction craze goes away, you're fucked.
Indeed. I don't know if I should let that through,
No,
but
you
it's
should not.
fucking hilarious.
You should not. It's funny,
It
but
is.
no.
David, I want to let you know, I'm doing the meme equivalent of never cook again, holding notepad up, low-key, kind of agree with you. That's fucking hilarious, but YouTube would be angry.
Yes, YouTube would be very angry.
If you want to enjoy making that type of humor that would make YouTube a little bit upset, we do have a special member section of the Discord channel for those who do not know. Handy, take it away. It's your thing, not mine.
Yes, we have a member section of the Discord where if you become a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, you get access to the Illuminati chat or the Ranking Costodian chat, where we post memes that are a bit spicier, and also you get to contact me and Nick Bard directly about like advice on shit, and also members miniatures. Every 2 weeks, me and Nick Bard look at your miniatures, the stuff you're working on, stuff that's finished. It can be anything hobby related, and we'll look at it. And
Yeah,
then
so make
members
sure when you-
members on YouTube get to watch new videos 1.5 days early.
Damn it, David. He just DM'd me a meme asking for permission.
So new drop pods. Yes, the new drop pods that I don't want.
I already own like 2 or 3 drop pods. My question is, will I now have to play with my drop pods open?
Probably because
Because
people were saying that was the reason they made the new ones with permanently open doors, is because tournament players were keeping the doors closed while some
But it looks
people
like
had them open.
the doors look like they are like in the ground somewhat, and it's like they have that rubble around it, make it look like it's submerged slightly, so it doesn't look like the full door is out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I have the
That
old ones,
game
the
don't
doors
have
would be
any- yeah.
much more splayed out.
Drop pods of tactical rocks, Mr. Ickbard. Tactical rocks.
Drop tactical talks. Tactical TikToks. Andy, I'm sending you a meme because I'm kind of okay with it, but you and I have a very different level of okay for things. I'm putting in the Illuminati.
Yeah.
This is what David wants to post in Shield Captain.
Meme guy.
Well, to be fair, we're also getting Thousand Suns and World Eaters, or not Thousand Suns, Death Guard and World Eaters are going to get a back-to-back codex release either later this month. You've seen the meme.
I don't know what to think.
Do you know what it means?
No.
Okay.
Is it something that's R18?
Yes.
Then it shouldn't be allowed in the server.
Okay, David. No.
Ah.
It references it. It to base for base takes. Yes, David. Yes, David. It's praise the ducky.
Yes.
So the tournament that I played at, going back onto the track of the tournament recap, tournament I played at was using WTC terrain. WTC style terrain is hyper dense terrain, and because your win streak really depends on getting a win game one, not turn one. God, imagine going back to 9th edition for turn one
Yeah,
wins.
I know. This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh.
Game one. Oh, just like, yes, insert every non-rotating trading card game here. Your game one really determines your win path and everything. So we were prepping and practicing for game one, which is a lot of, we're gonna sit around doing a little bit, but not a lot, and then turn three, you just freaking Kroot versus White Scars. Yes, Goblin, I know exactly what you're referencing.
I do too.
The manager at my game store was at that tournament because he lived in Germany at the time when that happened. He was at that tournament. He wasn't anywhere near where that happened, but he was under the same roof as it happened, and I find that neat. So it's hyper dense terrain around a mission where you only really score a lot on turns 4 and 5, but you have to do a lot of prep work turn 3, sink or swim. So he and I made lists that are supposed to be durable, not exactly killy, but meant to just swamp an objective, hold it for 2 or 3 turns, and deny you the points that you really need at that point. And so that's why I ran a bunch of artillery and a lot of infantry mobs. That instance why you started playing Tau. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Goblin. I can definitely see why that'd be intriguing. And I have artillery to take out things that are going to hold objectives, things to make you move slower, things to mess with your leadership, and a bunch of guys with OC3 because the command squads they're with have banners to give them increased OC, running around, touching objectives, and not being able to be shot off the board in one turn. Gundam is the other. That's how a lot of people get into it, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I have not a lot of anti-tank in this list.
Oof.
Not a lot. The Rogaldorn and the Exterminator Autocannon and the Siege Cannon are really it. 3 pieces, maybe 500 points of my army. Maybe. So I want you to keep that in mind, as my game 1 is against fucking Knights, and I played against the dude who won Best in Faction for Imperium game 1. He played it actually pretty precocious. That was a mistake against my list. And I bullied the shit out of his armatures game 1. It was not even a doubt. The problem was, he got good secondaries, I got shit secondaries, and he had some hot feel no pains at the end that eked it out. But the points don't show that because it's turn 4 and 5 where you get all the it's where you get all your points. So turn 1 through 3, I'm just throwing haymakers at these giant robots that are coming to charge me. And then it's turn 4 and 5, he gets all the damn victory points. And it was way closer than it looked like on paper. Let's see if I still have access to the tournament results. I can read the result stuff. It'll be pretty fun.
Excuse me.
You are excused, my friend.
Yay. There's a reason I don't really like 10th edition solely because of the whole randomness of objective cards.
Yeah, it feels like Maelstrom of Battle. And that's why I think, honestly, you and I could just have fun playing generic out of the book. You know, Hammer and Anvil, 5 objectives, 3 on the battlefield, 1 in each deployment zone, and just go from there, you know?
Yeah, because it
played Horse CSM? Nice.
It's also one of the reasons I won't play in a tournament because of that. Because it's a feels bad, man, if you get shitty objectives.
Yeah,
Like a real
that's
feels
why I
bad,
think
man.
we can just have fun with it, you and I,
Yes.
not having to play tournament style, but just open play.
Mm-hmm. Because it's autocorrect. Autocorrect hates everyone. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
Autocorrect doesn't feel, it just hates.
Oh, did you run the Alpha Legion cultist spam detachment goblin?
I hate L-shaped runes and playing missions.
Hey man, those L-shaped runes were my best friend. Yeah, let me go to my round one. My round one, I lost. Right? That wasn't round one at all there. It's being very weird. There we go. Round one, 63-16.
Ooh.
Yes. 10 of those were paint. When I tell you I got
Ooh.
really bad secondaries, I was in its game one, you're shaking the rust off. I was not using the bonus command points I was getting to throw away dead secondaries. I was already going into the orders phase and planning my stuff, stopping halfway going, wait, I could have just pitched this damn thing.
Are you going to buy the new knights? Yes, whenever the hell they come out.
Oh, also handy, I have good news for you.
Yes.
I talked to people who I will keep super duper anonymous, unrelated to the GT event. They've pretty much confirmed any Forge World Knight that has a plastic kit is going to be in the Codex.
Yay!
There's like only one that hasn't gotten a plastic kit yet, I think.
A few.
Oh, a few? Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been told. Now, they don't work at GW. They just know things. So if things change, it's because things changed for the person who told him by the time he was told until it became reality. So I'm giving this like an 80% like accuracy. So game 2, I played against Chaos Space Marines. I played against Real Space Raiders. Like, Birdie sent my hopes up. You have my unconditional trust. Okay. I'm glad I have your 100% accuracy from McBart. I have a 95% accuracy rating, David. Just keep that in mind. I myself. And that's because they really changed up the guard, what they're going to do for the guard codex and guard release, because they had to rewrite the codex at least 2 different times. But yeah, game 2, I went up against Chaos Space Marines, Real Space Raiders, advance and shoot, 1 CP, advance and charge, get extra 195% accuracy. Hallelujah. God, I wish, bro. I'd be a much better player. And we were doing Scorched Earth, Swift Action, Tipping Point, where basically you're just burning objectives. Game 2, he had Abaddon, he had Chosen Bricks, he had Possessed Bombs and Raptor Bombs. I'm going up against basically Horde. He also has 2 Vindicator tanks, and my god, doing the Dark Pact to get sustains on a Vindicator is brilliant. I love it, and I'm so glad he whiffed with his Vindicators when we played, because I would have been demolished by them.
I see.
I went first, he went second. You haven't played for a 1K in months. Fair enough, Goblin. So when you go second, at the end of the game, if you go second, you have a chance to score the objectives at your primary at the end of the game, rather than in your command phase. So it gives a little bit of an advantage to player 2, because player 1 could, in theory, run up units up the board and destroy units from player 2 before they even get to use them. So it's like a give and take there. He was able to push onto objectives and do actions to burn objectives to get himself just enough points to win. Handy, would you like to guess the difference in points between the Chaos Space Marines list versus my guard list?
4 points.
3.
Damn.
76-73. And then my game 3 was against my friend, his Kroot list. Let's look at this list. I'm going to see how many Kroot he actually had in this damn list. Oh, well, let me load it because the event's over. Oh,
Darn.
nope, there we go. I got it. We're good. We're Gucci. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115, 120, 121, 127, 132, 135 non-character infantry models, all infantry.
Jesus Christ.
And Kroot get a 5-up invul, so they play like demons. AP does not matter. If I am below starting strength, they get +1 to hit against me. If I'm below half, they get +1 to wound. And he has 3 characters. They are called Lone Spears. Basically, they have these hunting javelins. They throw them at people. If they get a successful hit roll, all Kroot reroll hit rolls against that unit until the end of turn.
Boy. Oh
So,
boy.
now imagine you're hitting on 3s, you're rerolling all the hit rolls, and you have 135 infantry models running ahead, and everyone has scout and everyone has stealth.
Oh boy, that's totally not a problem.
Dude, it's hilarious because you take Cold the Horde, every time you kill one of their units, you get 5 points. You can almost max out primary, or you can almost max out your secondary score just by committing murder. But I ran out of things to shoot by the time he naughty touched my army. And he got a Kroot by the foot. Yes, Goblin. I'm gonna message him saying that's his list name now. He got 84. He did a little, like, this wasn't my actual score, but he did it because it was silly and it was the end of day 1. He gave me 69.
Yeah.
Genuinely, we
Nice.
were laughing so hard, my ribs were hurting, and my red was a splotchy red mess. We were laughing and goofing off so hard the entire time. My round 4 was against Custodes. It was the Solar Spearhead. It was 2 Telemons, one of them a character with the 5-up Thinno Pain enhancement.
Yep.
2 of the Caladius Grav tanks.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 Relic Contemptor Dreadnoughts. He did not have a Galadius or a Kales.
Hmm.
He had 5 men of Wardens with a Blade Wizard with the, the Wizard Blender Chunky Salsa maker.
Yes.
And 3 4-mans of Prosecutors. Or 4 womans of Prosecutors.
Yes.
The 3 Contemptors were the biggest problem. No! What was my biggest problem was I tunnel visioned on my shooting phase turn 2. I had plenty of indirect to destroy infantry that he snuck up onto an objective. I forgot sisters have a 3-up Thinno Pain to mortal wounds, so when I charged a sentinel into them and tank shocked, I only killed one of them, and then he was able to pile in onto the objective and take it away from me. And that swung the points difference. He won by 4 points, 84 to 80.
Hmm.
In Game 5, the final game of the tournament, because it was only a 5-game tournament, I played against AdMech.
Oh, there.
This is the AdMech where basically they can give units stealth or like they could stack buffs. So you normally for AdMech you can either give like heavy. Oh, Ikbard, shake my head. I know, David, I know. I realized it too at the end of shooting, like I just screwed myself up and I didn't realize that was the thing that made me lose. So basically with AdMech, you can either give yourself heavy, army-wide, and a +1 to ballistic skill, but a -1 to your weapon skill, and extra AP in your shooting if you're within 6 inches of battle line, or you can give everyone assault and give +1 to weapon skill, but a -1 to ballistic skill, and get +1 to AP in melee if you're within 6 inches of battle line. So pretty interesting little give and take there. He then has the detachment ability that gives him additional buffs to where he can either have improve other factors and double it up, and then he has Castellan robots who then get both benefits at the same time and an additional buff. So it's buffs on buffs on buffs. They have 5-up invuls, T3 bodies, or big-ass robots. I did not expect to fight and kill the robots. I nuked the shit out of those robots, and he did not roll a single 6 on the invul save. Because for every ranged attack against the Castellan robots, if they make a 6-up invul save, you do a mortal wound to the unit that shot you. He did not roll a single 6.
Oof.
And I murder nuked 3 robots in rapid succession. And left one at a single wound. How? Dice? The dice just fucking did not give him 6-ups in that particular occasion. And he had a pretty good push against me. We had terraforming and raised banners, or not raised, it was stalwart, defenders, and raised banners, so you could do actions with battle line while in engagement range, and you can shoot and do actions. Cam, the mathematical probability of that happening is low, but still greater than the chance to win the lottery. It was insane though.
Yes.
You got a crypto and Brick of Warriors and a crypto thrall into or deployment zone turn 1 the new Necron Lord. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds about right. I blew up a lot of his army. I did the fun Callous Sacrifice stratagem for the Siege Regiment. Basically, for intents and purposes for shooting, this unit is not considered to be in engagement range with the enemy army. Anytime a unit that is is being shot at that would otherwise be considered in engagement range for literally every other rule under the sun, every time a wound is successfully done to them on a 4-up, one of my models die. I killed 3 robots and while they were in melee with me, and I only had one guy die. One guy die. That's the one time I was so happy I never rolled a 4+ on a batch of dice, dude.
Oh my god, that's funny.
And I won it pretty handily. He's new to the game. He's been playing for 3 months. He doesn't know when to throw away secondaries, and he also didn't know to pitch secondaries that... He got a lot of secondaries consecutively. This scores at the end of your opponent's turn, so you have to survive doing actions, while I have artillery. And then I get secondaries like assassination and no prisoners when he has 2 lone tech priests doing actions that require both of them to survive until his next turn. I'm like, hey, cool. Hellfire upon ye, woe be upon ye, tech marine or engine seer. And I just was scoring points out the wazoo because I was getting killed secondaries, he was getting action secondaries, and he wasn't doing action secondaries with his boats or call because he wanted to advance and shoot and charge and push with those guys.
You mean his U-boats, Ickbard?
His U-boats. I did call them Higgins boats, and I got several chuckles from people when I was playing.
Yeah. Because that's what they are. They're based off the Higgins, not a U-boat.
I'm just going off what you said, Handy. U-boats, you know?
That's what you said. We were recording that episode. You called them U-boats.
No, Handy. You love being gaslit. What are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's great. You're pissed. That guy was pissed that on my own foot guys ended up being faster than his bikers. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of like how with my guard, when you had old school move, where you could just yeet a motherfucker, down the lane. Gaslit, you should be checked for a leak and lit a match. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sounds expensive. Sounds like I'm gonna hear the wasted like GTA 5 like infographic thing hit.
Yeah.
Besides, the canary isn't dead yet. I don't need to light a match to see if there's gas. He's still doing fine.
And it's dead.
Oh, Charlene!
The music stopped. Let me start it up again.
I like how the music stopped there. You said, and it's dead.
Yep.
We call that a reverse needle drop. Yeah, I won the wooden spoon, guys. I was, even though I got a win, there were people who were 0 and 3, and quit and did worse than me. But because they quit, it didn't count. And also, even though there were other people who got one win along with me in the last match, because I had the worst, like, I played against all the people who were doing terrible. I don't have the spoon yet, David. It's going to be given to me later, but it's a comically large wooden spoon.
Mm-hmm. Darn, it would have been funny if it was there for the award ceremony.
Dice.
It would have been funny if it was there for the award ceremony and Bricky captured it. That'd be funny.
He did.
Oh.
He did. His camera guy was recording it all. I did not expect to get golden spoon because I won my last game. Didn't realize, what was going on. The wooden spoon, yes. Did I say something else?
You said golden spoon.
Oh God, sorry, wooden spoon. So with wooden,
that's the golden spoon is for golden demon for worst painted miniature.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. Jot that down for future. We're gonna milk that thing. But yeah, so I got the wooden spoon. I didn't realize it. I was sat further to the back area. I was like in the mid area, so I'm a little further back than the others. And I hear, and for the one reward, the one achievement for the only thing that matters that is purely related to your skills. Wooden spoon. Ickbard, come on up. I'm like, what? And so I get up. I'm like, nah, I'm taking my time. I'm just slowly, like I'm strolling, like I'm owning it. I'm strutting. I'm literally shouting out, I earned this. I'm taking my time. And everyone's just laughing. Because, you got to ham it up at that point. You literally are the worst player there. It's time to goof off and have fun.
Yeah.
And so
how long it's gonna take him to edit that video.
I don't know. There's a substantial amount of B footage of me goofing off with my friend RJ on the camera.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a majority of it.
Oh, dude, it'd be so good. Because I was like, I literally on the camera as he's recording, I go, and I was like, I'm on the other side of the table, standing next to RJ as I'm moving things, because it's, we're deployed on short edges, and we're on a middle table, so we can't walk around the end table easily to do stuff. So I'm next to RJ, I'm like, well, what do I do next? He goes, well, you can always get closer to me. And I put my hand on his shoulder. He goes, ah! As the dude is recording it, and we're just, even he's giggling. He's trying to, he's keeping himself steady for the shot, but he's giggling. Ickbar jump scare, yes. And I start laughing. I look over the dude recording. I go, this is great for the B footage. You hear Bricky, well, Warhammer is really good about friendship and, camaraderie and, just about kindness and sportsmanship. Well, you can always get closer to me. Touch. Ah! As we're just bantering and joking. Like I said, I was laughing so hard. My voice was starting to get hoarse and my ribs were hurting. That was hands down my favorite game.
Yeah.
And so, if I am in the Bricky video, I feel like I'm going to get tagged a fair bit. And he, when they were finishing up shooting in B footage for day one, Bricky was going over to show off how people, make their Warhammer armies. The table next to us, there's a dude who I play at some RTTs. He's doing an NCR themed guard army. He's super duper like not able to play Warhammer. He's physically disabled, but he still comes to play because it's like the only time he gets to go out is for these tournaments. And he has a
Mhm.
bunch of NCR themed Kriegsmen that go around, and he's next to me. And Brady's showing him, go see this guy is NCR themed, and here he has an entirely different themed army, but they're using the exact same rules. And I interject, say, yeah, these are Warhammer Fantasy Battle / Old World Chaos Dwarves, the Infernal Guard. You see them in Total War. He goes, see, in completely different models, same rules, and that's what you see with people who have loved their faction stuff, just explaining it to the guy because the guy doesn't know much about Warhammer.
Mhm.
And he got a lot of shots of my army,
Nice.
so who knows?
I can see that being a bit for the video.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Yeah, when I get the comically large wooden spoon, I will post it for everyone to see.
It'll be great.
Your dad got his hands on his first plastic Land Raider kit? Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
because
did
the
a fuck
Land
ton
Raider
of
turned 25 years old. I forgot.
Oh shit, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
I've done an absolute fuck ton of hobbying last week. I
Yep.
did a lot of playing. I played 5 games in 2 days. A lot of
You can't
Warhammer.
do that.
You cannot, no. But with a comfy chair, you actually probably could.
Probably. Wahoo! Something sold on eBay. Yay!
Hooray!
And it's immediately disappearing when I get it.
Wahoo!
Woohoo! Having to pay off stuff. Yay!
Yeah.
The actions of my own consequences. Consequences of my own actions.
You broke one of your 1,000 cents? Damn. You've us bullied the Imperial Fist player in your LGS by making a small Minotaurus detachment. Why would that be bullying him?
No, the way you bully them is you make an Iron Warriors army. You just make the bases decorated with Imperial Fist stuff.
I like what Handy did.
Yes, you gotta get creative. You gotta think like the Petulant
Creative,
Man-Child Legion. You gotta think like the Petulant Man-Child Legion.
You gotta think like someone who was never loved before.
Why would I play Iron Losers? To be petty?
Yeah. What's up, John?
Hello, John. How you doing? That's the only reason you play Iron Warriors, to be petty.
And Iron Warrior Hansu being absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, I found a BattleTech 3D print file I'm probably gonna buy for my local game store to print for me.
Nice.
Because it's a model that apparently has been off the internet for a while because apparently the creator like took down their web store because they got tired of like people passing their stuff around, but I guess this is the person's store, I guess, or they're just like licensing it out.
Okay.
It's a mech that I have the WizKids design and like, oh, it's so cool, and then I go look at the metal, the design that's still in metal. I'm like, I don't want that. And then I see that someone on the BattleTech Reddit painted up one of them. I'm like, oh, that's so cool, I want that. And like, oh yeah, guy that made it got tired, disappeared from the internet because he got tired of people passing his paid model around.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But also, kudos to you for building a Stormblade. That shit's awesome.
Yeah. I love 3D printing Terminators.
I'm still, it's on pause just because of life, but I'm still gonna do the Angron in a maid cafe outfit, and I'm
Yep.
gonna get those STLs of the maid Terminators, so they could be the maid eaters.
I would laugh my ass off though if the video that I'm working on gets me a 3D printing sponsorship.
Oh, dude,
That'd be hilarious.
it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Yes, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Just like how I know I'm never gonna get invited to any GW sponsored event.
Not unless something radically changes.
Yep. Print me a fell blade, no. Because you know for Adepticon a bunch of other creators got invited, right?
I did not know that, but it
Yeah,
makes sense.
Some other Warhammer creators got invited, and it's like, okay, I guess I'm not popular enough, even though I have maybe a few thousand less subscribers than them. Chalk it up to me
I
talking
think maybe
shit.
it's also those invites go out early, and you've got a big rise more recently. You know?
Probably. Well, no, those invites actually went out like a couple weeks before, like a month before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You've had a more. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. My brain wasn't catching up to what my mouth was trying to say.
Whatever. I'm fine. I don't care. You talk too much
I
shit. Yes,
said-
I know.
I said I'm fine.
Yeah, I know I talk too much shit. Am I not allowed to?
Are you not entertained?
I can't be critical of the thing, the game that I love, the miniatures that I spent thousands of dollars on. Really painful when I say that too, by the way.
Yeah. And folks should remember, it's people being critical of something they love is because they love it and they want it to be great.
Shut up, you free box. Yeah, but here's the thing though, if they send you that box, they want you to paint it in a fucking week.
Yeah, and then you get a non-compete clause as if you were a full-time employee.
Yep, it's stupid.
Yeah,
They
get
did
our
that,
stuff
and then
early, paint and build in a week, and if you make anything like that's tabletop or like war game related that isn't Warhammer for the next 2 years, we'll come after you.
Yeah, because if I did that, I couldn't do any BattleTech stuff.
Yes. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity
Nice.
of these bitches. Base ultimators, the ones you can't get your hands on. Have you looked at eBay?
Have
Or
you looked at
maybe
Troll
Facebook
Trader?
trade groups?
Troll Trader.
Yeah.
I swear I saw some on Troll Trader a little bit ago. Yes. Well, obviously you're not looking hard enough.
It could be like your local Facebook trade groups and such. A lot of Warhammer players still use Facebook. I have a Facebook dedicated to just Warhammer because I keep my personal stuff private because people are weird on the internet.
Yes. Just like how I have a Facebook too, because that's how I keep up with all the model railroad news. Wahoo!
So there's a lot of trade and buy sell groups on Facebook that are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm weird. I wouldn't be surprised if GW did a re-release of Space Hulk in the future.
nice to see.
Because it kind of seems like they're doing the slowly doing the re-release of their old IPs. Come on,
Yeah.
Battlefleet Gothic, let's go. Oh, me, Battlefleet Gothic.
Whammy. Nope, it's crap. What was a failed product of theirs? Help me, Handy.
Yeah.
I'm floundering.
I don't know. Aeronautica.
There you go. You're getting more Aeronautica.
Red Fleet models what sold them like a decade of this Dread Fleet.
Battlefleet
Battlefleet
and
and
Horus
Horus
Heresy. Yeah. What they did with Epic.
I think the moment they do Battlefleet Gothic is a moment a bunch of people return from the woodwork.
But like, my game. I haven't seen this game for 50 years.
Shading paint is very cool. Use Reckon Flesh Shade on a cape and it came out sweet. Nice.
Hells yeah, buddy.
I think this is gonna be one of these minis where I have to actually attach the arms. Because
Oh, no,
they
Green
have
Day.
really stupid connection points. Like really, really stupid connection points.
Damn.
Horus Heresy, where most of my deck came from.
Kind of the same, Cam. Kind of the same.
For me, it's just the
We're
model
kindred
trains.
spirits.
Just like the donation for YouTube, the credit card debt song.
Credit card debt. Credit
Credit
card
card
debt.
debt. So how does this work? So the bottom two, okay, so the bottom two arms are the weapons. Good to know.
Weapon.
Weapons. Weapons.
I like how you say weapons like Stewie says cool whip.
Oh, I do that intentionally.
I know.
Purely
I'm
because
telling you,
that-
I like it.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
Did you cut yourself?
No, part fell off when I'm trying to get it. Because, can you look on screen? This is the connection point. Like, this little nub right here connects into this little, like, this little tab in there that's like barely anything. Instead of, you know, being a ball and socket joint.
It's a little nub.
Yes. And it doesn't even fit.
The audacity.
So whoever designed this did terribly. It's a cool miniature, but they designed it very horribly.
Whoever designed this, you have fake ass Jordans.
Reese's J's.
Creases J's. Abelard.
Jarvis, Reese's J's. Vegeta makes new faction Terminators. Maybe Salamanders will get Terminators. The Terminators that I can see being made is probably Assault Terminators, because those are the only ones left that need to be updated. Well, aside from the Grey Knights ones too.
Yeah. Um. Who knows? Like, I think we might get Space Wolf Terminator sculpts as well.
God damn it. Yeah, it can't even glue this in either. It's not bad.
Oof.
I cannot, these parts do not want to stay because there's barely a connection point. Confirming Space Wolves Terminators. Who told you this?
Oh, he's doing me. He's just going,
Yeah.
oh, I confirmed it, yeah.
He's pulling a you. Pulling a Nick Bard, or attempting to.
He learned it by watching me.
So proud.
So very proud. I had Mexican food for dinner. I had chili relleno and an enchilada, and that shit was fucking amazing.
What kind of enchilada?
Shredded beef and cheese.
Mmm, delicious.
Yes. Made me a very happy man.
That's how I felt when I got back from Florida after having Mexican food there that wasn't that great. Which is weird that there's a better Mexican food place where I live now than in Florida. Cuban food was pretty damn good though.
Bet it is, my man. I bet it is.
Ugh. Okay, hopefully that stays while I do the other arms and they don't fall off.
Helpless
You're
ratio.
a stinky Dark Angels player. So you got a problem with that? That's a bit racist of you.
Would it be better if he was a lemon scented Dark Angels player?
Andy plays Chaos Space Marines. No, I don't.
He plays the Risen with 2 Z's.
God damn it.
It's a good joke.
It's a joke that is so old now.
It's a joke that's so old it's no longer canon. I'd also like to point out David's on mobile, and I know he is because it's
about
all
that time
capital
again.
handy.
Yeah. And also it's about that time again where he does the perilous drive and stream home
Yes.
as the Dawn commands.
How he hasn't crashed for my giggling.
The bucket board.
No, you're home. You just love typing proper nouns in all caps. Okay, okay. Go off with your bad self.
Okay, next one. And then once I get this part
Another
in,
one.
I have to do the other arms. Wahoo.
People are demanding mech.
When mechs, whenever the hell it wins the vote, or I'm probably just gonna force it because this was the last community vote was beforehand. I think it was, yeah, it was Skeletor that won, and then after that I did something I wanted to paint, which was the Iron Warriors. So that means after I do a rat of some kind, I'm probably gonna do the Gray Seer just to start, and then after that I'll probably do some BattleTech stuff. Probably maybe start the Somerset Strikers, maybe.
So eventually.
Yes. I am not a crook. I'm not. I'm gonna give the people what they want. They wanted me to paint a rat, so I'm gonna paint a rat. And I'm gonna paint something I want to paint. So I gotta prime that rat tomorrow. Unless of course it rains, because it might rain tomorrow actually, I think. Big town making. Oh, I have to wait for it to go back in stock.
Town mechs don't grow on trees, y'all. Hello.
Who that? Ah, it is Matt. Hello.
Ah, howdy.
Sir Fardington,
Indeed.
the Lord of Toots.
I do be shooting.
Hoggle.
Rootin'
Futurama Nixon. You mean on Tangia?
I am not an Ultramarines player.
Nixon's back, baby. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut that part off. It's getting in the way. How you doing, good sir? What you working on?
His kegels. I've decided for him.
I see.
He's deafened. He's gone. He is doing his kegels.
Yeah.
Back out.
Or he's getting a call from his whammon.
Probably asking him if he's doing his kegels. I don't know why. I'm just wanting this joke to land. Desperately so.
Yeah, you're trying really hard. Don't know if it's gonna work, but you're trying.
It's a bold strategy, Cut. Let's see if it pays off. It's nice not just vegetating. Just I've finished doing all this Warhammer hobbying stuff. I've played a bunch of Warhammer, and now I am here, just turning into a puddle of goo.
Nice.
No, you gotta do more work on more Warhammer. The grind never ends.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Fart. Welcome back.
The Warhammer grind never ends. You gotta keep doing Warhammer.
No,
We didn't say you could stop.
I didn't give you consent either.
Warhammer only ends until death does your part. No, but even in death, you still serve. Get thrown into a dreadnought.
Yeah, my break from Warhammer is other Warhammer.
Yeah. Your break from Warhammer is someone else's Warhammer.
Exactly.
So I just came back from a GT. I won the wooden spoon part. I got last place.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you, King. I worked my ass off and I did it. I made it.
Nice. You earned it.
I'm
How are you
s-
celebrating?
I'm somebody.
How are you gonna celebrate, Ikbar? You didn't answer his question.
I got a wooden spoon and some dice for and to celebrate. I think I'm getting my free entry into his next tournament.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Poggers in the chat.
I thought you should have done the stereotypical. I'm going to Disneyland.
I'm going Disney. Disney.
Disney.
Michelle, we're going to Disney. Pack your bags. Is it better to pass to the Emperor than dunk for yourself? Yes. Let the Emperor dunk. Or let the pass to the Emperor. Let him do it. It is his burden.
Hey, almost done with these.
And I'm exhausted. I barely slept the night before last.
Oof.
I was just fucking exhausted, dude.
I feel you. I've been sleeping 12 hours a night because of the jet lag.
Oh damn, you're just trying to catch up.
Yeah.
12 hours a night. That's what I do on the regular.
Called depression.
Not for me. That's just called me. It's called being handicapped.
So he's like, this is not the W you think it is, my friend.
Well, you made it worse. I'm just like, yeah, because I'm handicapped. I need to get as much sleep as possible.
Actually, it's a chemical imbalance. Handy, can I mail you cookies? I'll have to taste them all first. Nothing personnel, kid. For the safety of our country, I must eat the cookies instead of Handy.
Exactly. You're sparing him from diabetes.
Well, diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Apple. Does anyone else remember the Wilford Brimley diabetes rap?
Kinda.
Apple pie, diabetes.
George Titus and Primary Intercessor. The size difference is hilarious. Literally 6 foot versus 5'11" meme.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Want more?
I have cookie.
Ooh, cookie. Ikbar, you gotta take it from him. His life is in danger.
Handy. Handy, I gotta save you. Oh, those are the 50-50s. It's okay. No one would poison those. They don't care. No one cares.
Yeah, my mom. My mom made them.
Mr. President, get down!
Look out, Mr. President. The cookies are for Handy only. We got the Joy Toy Titus and Primaris Intercessor. Oh, god damn.
I just read that.
I imagine Titus looks way cooler. Because he's a named fucking character.
At least it's not the McFarlane one. Have you seen that one?
Oh god, yeah.
No.
Football fan face.
It's the fat Titus meme, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing. Then yes, I have. Love me,
Okay.
Emperor. Simple as.
Yep.
Great Unclean One's son. The damages are financial, not on your reputation or psychological.
All I need to do is just glue on the legs, but I'm not doing that until I paint them. Because this is going to be a pain in the ass to paint if it's like that with the legs. Wouldn't be able to reach the arms, but dang, these are cool. I'm glad I got these. These could
I'm just
honestly work
imagining-
as a
Go ahead.
Mechanicus unit. These could work as.
I just want to see those guys at a carnival juggling. Or like maybe, just maybe, make it super big so it's that amusement park ride from from Spy Kids 3, and it juggles and it starts juggling all the families.
Starts juggling all the other gangsters.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be weird to glue the feet though, because I just realized if the arms are too low, the feet are not gonna go on.
Arms too low. Maybe it just walks with the bottom hands into the bottom arms, you know?
And the arm just fell off. Woo.
Hashtag Abaddon problems. Imagining having the arm leave the shoulder socket. Couldn't be me. Oh, wait. For those who don't know, I used to have a shoulder that would like to leave the socket. It was not a fun time.
I'd imagine so.
One time it happened twice in 1 week. That was very fun.
Ayo. Were you playing football as a quarterback?
No, it all started because I was on my skateboard and it hit the little sewer grate in the center, because you know Sacramento has the little sewer grates in the center of the streets for like in the private roads for like apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
And I
Great
fell
design.
and landed on yeah, and I fell and landed on my arm. The rest of my body kept going forward. My arm was pinned to the ground, and that's when it first started. And then it's just random, unrelated mishaps caused it to, you know, just whoop. Well, goodbye rotator cuff, and I had to get surgery.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then 8 days later, I went to my first Warhammer tournament in Vegas. It was LVO. It was my first Warhammer tournament. And I was on a new ADHD medication. So I was a dude in a sling and a Tom Selleck face mask cracked out of my head on the strongest medication you can get for ADHD, playing Warhammer.
Sounds like a Vision Quest trip.
Oh, dude. I was a straight up motor mouth.
God, these are cool kits, but they're designed kind of horribly, is all I gotta say. In some aspects.
I feel that with the Lord of the Rings minis. Like, you can't pull the rider off the horse anymore.
Really?
And a cape blocks like half the horse. So it's like you're forced to do one assembly, and it's like, yucky.
How they get you nowadays. You're not allowed to have fun anymore.
Yeah.
This stupid part just please stay glued. Holy shit. Like, I'm trying to fit this right here so that way I can See how it'll fit for when I glue it. The other leg, because this one should be easier.
That's what she said.
Oh, haha. That one works fine. It's just this stupid leg. Hello, Abyss. How you doing?
What's up, Abyss?
Okay, there we go. I got it.
Oh no, it's been quiet for almost 30 seconds. I might say something.
Oh no, he's gonna say something
no.
Don't
controversial.
say
no.
anything. Don't. No, stop it. Panic word.
Oh. Things have been said in the
Yeah,
last
get
30
the-
seconds.
Gonna get the spray bottle out.
It's okay, Abyss, seeing that you haven't been here. You got real life over this. We are clowns here to entertain. We're not an obligation. Just know that you're groovy.
We're not real. This is a simulation. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. We've been trying to wake you up from this coma for several months now.
We're trying
Go
to reach you
into
about
the-
your car's extended warranty. And then I think that one works for that leg. What about this leg? Yeah, that one works too. So the legs will fit when I glue this. Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Abyssion. It's very polite of you. Very kind.
Yes. Very nice of you, very kind. Thank you for showing up. Those will both work. Okay, good. All I need to do now. Oh wait, why did it? Wait, no. Yeah, I want to get 2mm. Those should fit. I have a few, but they're not enough. Let me see. I think they should just fit right in there. Oh yeah, it'll be easy to put 2mm magnets in there. It will be very easy to put 2mm in there.
Ah, man. Do
Hmm.
you think we're gonna get a new knight?
I mean, they kind of have to give us a new knight. Whoops. Because if they don't,
But
they're
they're gonna
going
be
back on
like-
their word.
They're gonna be like, oh, but we gave you guys new knights and Imperialis. Ha ha ha.
That'd be the biggest dick move ever.
Yeah. I like how we got Dark Mech and Imperialis for like any of the other games.
Yeah, I know. But we're probably gonna get those dark mech walkers eventually, because those are just shrunken down CAD models. They just need to do a, what, 175% size increase.
Here's to hope.
Because I'm buying it, didn't buy it because it reached my hobby budget, and not long after it was gone. Something I still kick myself over. Ah, yes, because it was shipping from Japan. That's why. I bought something off of some model railroad stuff off of Buyee, and then when I didn't want it anymore, I pretty much made double what I paid for it. Double what I paid for it back. It was nice, very nice.
It's very good.
Good meal. Okay, well this guy's done. I could start Bjorn.
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 Inga dinga dargan.
Happy Erickson Day.
Cut off these extra bits even though I'm never going to use them. I still paid for the plastic. I want it.
It's my plastic and I need it now.
I paid for this expensive plastic. I'm getting my money's worth by keeping these bits.
I'm gonna throw it in the fucking plastic kiln.
Tempting to start a Dark Angel on 90% is because the line is a Giga Chad, but the different color schemes are also a factor. You could just do what I do, paint them Horus Heresy colors.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Simplifies it so much. All you have to do is paint black, red, and silver. You don't even have to do Deathwing. Because the way Deathwing colors actually work in Horus Heresy times was each like piece of armor gets like painted a bone color signifying something. It was like, oh, you took a wound for one of your squad mates or like something into one spot. Like if it's on the helmet, it's like you took a life-threatening wound for one of your squad mates. Very interesting stuff in lore. Yeah, fucked it up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Terminator Army the best. Yes.
Terminators
Oh
are
my
pretty
God.
fun.
I just got hit by that deja vu of the "Now You Fucked Up" from the Whitest Boys You Know episode.
Yes.
It was Abe
He
Lincoln.
beat my ass.
Oh my god.
Okay, into the bits drawer those go. Green Stuff World
Do they
ordered
still
in
make-
December actually right. I had to fill out a lost mail complaint. It gets shipped from the NCDC, North Carolina District of Columbia. Oh, hey, look, a bot on Twitch. Bam.
The hammer. Want me to put the hammer
Yeah,
down?
I gave up on buying shit from directly from Green Stuff World after something got lost in the mail, and 2 months later, or a month later, they refused to give me my money back.
No, that's shitty.
I mean, Green Stuff World is a shitty company anyway. I started Emperor's Children Army, but my doctor says I need to stop connecting your car battery to God.
Can't paint with your hands, you know, jittering about when the currents go through you.
Exactly.
I guess I could start working on Bjorn. Let me actually look at the weather forecast. That could actually determine what
Ryman.
happens. Yeah, for priming. Okay, let me see the weather forecast for where I live. You guys don't get to see it. Weather. What's the weather going to be like for the next several days? Wednesday. Sunny, partially cloudy. Okay, I can start priming. Bjorn the best dreadnought? Yes.
Yeah. He's a good bean.
Okay, I guess I can start working on Bjorn.
Bjornerson.
Because I've only been streaming for what, an hour, 30 minutes. Also time to stand up and stretch. And I'm actually going to get more cookies and also refill my water. So I'll be right back, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh,
What do
you
you
gotta
do?
stop him. He's getting more cookies.
I can't, man. It's his little crippled legs. If I try to stop him, they'll break, and I'll be in more trouble. Handy is actually Mr. Glass, but, you know, first tribe. So what you been working on? I'm guessing more Rohan stuff?
Yes, sir. From the War of the Rohirrim box. They,
Nice.
I kind of missed the old kits because it was very much the old, like, you know, torso, head, weapon, arms.
Yeah.
These are the new formula of we need to have each individual model be 90 components.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yo, how's it going, Crypt Shadow? Welcome. How you doing?
Don't tell Blood Shadow, they'll have a gang war.
Yeah.
Okay, I have returned with more water and more cookie.
I get it, Crypt Shadow, because he said watch out for Blood Shadow. Because the
Yes.
Crypts and the Bloods.
Yes.
And your username is blue. You are in LA. Well, yes, indeed then. Heed that advice.
What about LA?
I have a viewer named Crypt Shadow. And Nick Bart said stay away from Blood Shadow.
It'll get violent.
He's in LA, so it actually is applicable.
Oh, God. Funny.
Yes, I am very funny.
Okay, let's open Bjorn.
Yeah, that was my one of the main drawbacks of laying in Stockton. You cannot wear red or blue.
Yeah. Gang colors. Oh, you know, gangs be taking colors, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's like, what if I wanted to wear red? What if I'm a Blood Angel fan?
Oh, hey, more
what's
Space
wrong
Force
with
transfers that I'm never gonna use. Woohoo. Although when I do paint Bjorn, I might put some on Bjorn. Oh, he actually has the new 10th edition instruction manual too.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
But is he going to stay? That's the problem. Is he going to stay?
Signs say maybe, probably not.
I could magnetize him if I want to. Like I can see the
Magneto.
I can see magnetizing the arms because it looks like they connect the way the Blood Angel's Dreadnought does.
The nuts of dread.
Yes. The dreaded nuts.
So we all know about that creeper jockey phenomena thing, right?
What? You mean chicken?
Chicken jockey? Yeah, the chicken jockey,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
What would be what would cause Warhammer fans to go crazy like that?
I don't know. So you have 3 Bjorn. Bjorn, you should buy 2 more Bjorns, so you have 3 Bjorns. No, maybe if he doesn't get retired, sure, I'll buy another Bjorn, so I can have also the other one, the other Dreadnought, not Murderfang. Or
Further
a venerable dreadnought that has the axe on it. And the shield, because cool.
Yeah, he's a sick model.
I gotta check that and make sure that I actually do the correct stuff for Bjorn.
Like, I think you would have a fucking chicken jockey moment in Warhammer if they brought back the old ones. Robo Girly Band kissing the light.
No, it'd have to be your brain.
It'd be your brain, yeah.
I ain't no dang dirty furry. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you put that shit voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby.
Rest in peace, that beautiful, beautiful man.
Yes. I just updated the Twitch thing for the title to Bjornson. Although I couldn't do the little dots above it.
The umlauts.
Yes. I changed the thing for title for this.
Alrighty. It's been announced they're making a direct sequel to Godzilla -1.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
The Godzilla,
What
whole numbers.
But it's
Literally just been announced that a direct sequel is being made right now.
that, I think they
It's actually
announced that a
called-
week ago.
Godzilla whole numbers.
No, but it better be.
Yeah, if
I'm
they
gonna pull a
don't, you know,
fucking. If they
missed
don't, I'm gonna pull a
opportunity.
chicken jockey right in the fucking when the credits play,
Theater.
right in the fucking theater.
the popcorn everywhere.
I wonder what they're. You saw that someone actually brought a chicken to the movie theater, right?
So fucking funny.
Yes. Yeah. It's crazy to see.
We already kind of know what the sequel of -1's probably gonna be. The monster it's probably gonna fight is Biollante. Maybe, we don't know. We'll see. And I know the director for Godzilla, the last American Godzilla movie, said that as much as he would like to have Destroya in it, it'd kind of be a cop out because everyone expects it.
Fair enough.
But it's Destroya. I want to see a redesigned Destroya. It looks so cool.
So you can buy another action figure of him.
Yes. Another SH Monster Arts figure. Another one.
Another one.
What the heck? Mikumo Senpai. Thank you for the YouTube subscribble.
How do we say thank you in Japanese?
Arigatou
remember.
gozaimasu.
I thank you, Heart.
Oh, speaking of Japan and Godzilla, I'm so sad because I went to the life-size Godzilla statue they have in Shinjuku.
Yeah.
The balcony is closed off because tourists kept vandalizing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can only see it from the street.
Yeah, but it was still cool. Still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet there was a ton of SH Monster Arts figures there on a discount. But go to Japan, I'm gonna need to know, like 2 more suitcases.
Oh yes, I highly recommend. You come with one empty luggage, and then you buy a 90-liter duffel bag when you're there.
Mhm. Ugh. If I ever go to Japan is the thing.
Yeah,
Well,
it'd be a big strain on you, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Of the Asian countries to travel to, the wheelchair accessibility is pretty good. And there's a lot of station attendants to help you on the trains in the disabled areas.
Yeah.
And also, I think the Japanese yen is recovering, and by after 2026, they're going to be in a good spot. So, like, this is the perfect time to go to Japan.
I was about to say, in 2026, we're gonna have all those shitty live stream guys no longer there.
Yeah. And then the Switch is going to be out. Crazy that it's going to improve a whole country's economy.
Wait, did you see the video I posted in the memes chat, Bard?
No, I was locked in this weekend to earn my wooden spoon.
The guy that does the Skeletor videos made another one for Switch 2.
Oh no.
It's great. No
dollar's
dial.
going down.
Ah, they'll be fine. Time not to buy the Switch 2. Fair enough. I don't like the fact that you don't physically own the games. That's a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I posted it in the memes, so that video should be there if you want to watch it, Bard.
Yeah.
Scroll up a bit. It's great. Time to pirate.
Yar har fiddly dee.
I'm just wondering who thought it was a good idea to even do that, though. Make it so you don't physically own the game.
I mean, I feel like we could blame Ubisoft.
Yeah, we could blame Ubisoft. Oh yeah, a few weeks ago I got some idiot complaining on, like, commented on the live stream, like, are you still complaining about the Ubisoft game with the Black Samurai? And it's like, okay, delete, hide from channel. You're gonna be stupid, you don't deserve to have your dumb opinions seen. When most of what we were complaining about was the game was garbage.
With what was it, a 2-hour credits, outro credits?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Really?
Yes.
That was wild.
2 hours.
Tony's got a question for you, Fart. He wants to know. He wants to be corrected if he's wrong, but he's wondering, do the Japanese practice monopolies?
Practice monopolies?
Yeah, like the art of being the only competition in town, monopolizing on a product to sell.
I think competition is pretty fierce in Japan. So I would say if there was a monopoly, there would probably be a competitor that would work equally as hard to try to get back up there. Cars, for example, like Honda and Toyota.
Plus, the government's pretty hands-on with a lot of the stuff there. It's very, like, you have to be, like, obscenely successful to be, like, moderately rich, is what I've been told from others who lived there for a while.
Yeah. And it's like, it's how Japan's even able to, like, critique Assassin's Creed and even ban it from their country. It's like, the entire game goes under review from the parliament.
Gotcha.
So they, ever since World War II, they have, like, great pride in their exports. So that's why there's, like, a government angle with it.
Oh, God,
yeah.
There's a couple mold lines on this thing in weird places. Shows how old this
Mold
kid
lines.
is.
We'll go get some fresh plastic.
Yeah, Crypt Shadow brings up a good point. AC is just AC at this point. If you didn't like the other games, you weren't gonna like this one.
I stopped after 3. It felt like a good point to just say, okay, I'm good.
I stopped
That is
after
a good
Black
point to stop.
Flag.
Black Flag gives you hope.
Yeah, and then they crush it with the following games.
What was it?
What's-
Odyssey was next?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Odyssey. Or
What's-
Origin, then Odyssey.
What's
Origin
that? You
than
wanted
Odyssey.
to play as an assassin? No, you're playing as a Viking. What's that? You still wanted to play as an assassin after playing as a Viking? Nah, you're playing as the ancient Egyptians. It doesn't really have anything to do with assassins.
Yeah.
And stealth
is the
gameplay is
creation of
kind
the
of thrown at.
assassins.
That was Assassin's Creed 1.
I thought Origins was literally the origins of the assassins, like the very, very, very origins.
I don't think it was.
Oh, it was.
Oh.
So in short, we can confirm the game called Assassin's Creed Origins did feature heavily the origins of the Assassin's Creed timeline and order.
Although I heard the game was very bad.
It's the first in the RPG sense. The storytelling was really good, but it's like it's a very repetitive gameplay loop with the new RPG mechanics.
Hmm.
And then what I didn't like is they repivoted it. So Odyssey had a shit story, but had like really good RPG mechanics. But like, I think 90% of the game is side story.
Hello there.
Hello. If you're mildly interested in Assassin's Creed Shadows, system it's ass, some say it's decent. You'll buy it when it goes on sale for like $18. Fair enough.
$18? You mean $1 like Concord did before it shut down? Or what was that other recent game that went up for sale and was like already $1 like a month later or something? No, there was another game. I don't remember which one it was.
It could be the game that was given for free on PlayStation Plus, the Blank Squad.
Oh yeah, the Slide Squad.
Yes. Can you drink Rev? I don't know. I don't think it's good for your kidneys.
Oh my god, I forgot I have the bottle Fuji.
After, I mean, also if you drink him after he plays a game of Marvel Rivals, your salt content is just gonna give you so many kidney stones.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
'Cause,
being
oh
called-
boy,
I
he
feel
can
you're
get
being called
salty.
out. Not as salty as from last season. Remember, I'm not as salty as I am this season as I was last season.
Give it
Not
a
as
few
salty
weeks.
as Beast was last night when we were like, yeah, 6-man DPS. He's like, why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Why are you throwing?
Who was doing that?
Beast.
That's funny.
Well, that was, I think, because we had the random that was being useless.
No, that was when it was us as a 6-man team, and none of
Oh.
us, one of us was a healer, and then none of us were healers, and I said, fuck it. Nobody heals today, and we just started flinging ourselves into the center.
I mean, hey, we won.
It's quick.
No,
I
we
mean,
didn't.
Which one was it?
quick,
Wasn't-
Noah.
We won the
Jesus
first. We won the first round. We lost the match. They immediately curb stomped us, and I was when I was. I kept going. Sorry guys. My ult. I'm halfway charged to my ult. I'm not going to go to healer. Sorry. I have my ult.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Oh,
one.
I got my
Bro, I
ult
got-
again. Not going healer.
That's right. That was when I was just like, man, bro, we really need a second healer. And you just kept
Like-
it was on the Krakoa map too.
No, it wasn't a Krakoa. It was the map with the bank vault.
A what?
What?
You know, it's like one side has like a little bank vault.
Oh,
It's like the
Central
lower
Park.
entry. Yeah.
Oh, Central Park. Oh yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, it was that one. My Frost grab attack is so damn annoying. No, meme guy. I think it's good that we have tanks who have interrupt abilities.
Yes, but tanks shouldn't have abilities where they can't be interrupted.
That's literally the job of a tank.
No, I'm saying like she's crowd control immune for a decent
Yes.
amount of time.
And so is the thing.
Yeah, so the thing makes up for it by not being as mobile. If you
He's the
exclude
most
his
mobile when he is.
if you exclude his jump ability, because the thing cannot solo tank. Emma can, while also dishing out a lot of damage.
But maybe our
I've
group
seen-
just isn't good at Emma because we were kind of having to pocket heal our Emmas last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I'm
'Cause
very. I don't
Emma's
know how to
kind of
feel.
more of the anti-dive kind of tank too. Kind of like the thing, because oh, I grab this person going on my squishies and they die.
Sometimes, if you can combo it well with the left punch, right hook.
Oh yeah, and apparently the people on the Marvel Rivals subreddit have their heads so far up their ass because they have a burning hatred of Spider-Man that they just ban anyone that talks out about Spider-Man not being unfair. Because it's true, play Spider-Man, he's hard to play. People may make it look easy, but when you start playing him, he's actually not easy to play. Because you actually have to combo shit. You have to play a fighting game in a hero shooter game.
Cam wants to know, Rev, when will you finally buy your fucking plastic models?
Bork.
Sorry, what?
I'm Spider-Man and okay. Hello,
When are you
Bork.
buying Warhammer minis?
Hold on. One more time, a little loud. Just a tiny
When
bit
are you
louder. I
buying
need to
your
get-
Warhammer miniatures?
Never.
Yeah, it means doesn't mean I won't ban them when given the chance.
I'm 100% afraid the day one of y'all sends me some.
Oh, well,
Don't give
just-
us your address, bitch.
Well, here's the funny thing though. Eventually, Facebook's gonna do what it did for me, Ickbard, and Matt.
We're gonna get
Oh,
your
boy.
fucking. We're gonna get your goddamn Facebook account. We're gonna find your address. We're gonna send you stuff, and there's gonna be a little picture of Dave Chappelle going "Gotcha, bitch" with a bunch of Warhammer miniatures in there for you.
Yeah. But it's such a crapshoot where my former friends got their academic sources. Ah.
I feel bad for that Thor. That Thor got double magnetoed.
Yeah, and then after everyone decided to flake out, I played a bit more. And then I played Black Panther. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to play Black Panther. He's fun. And then I remembered why I don't play him. Because hit registration.
abilities don't
Wahoo.
trigger?
Yes, hit registration.
The tickle monster is a little slow on the uptake.
As Badger put in his Marvel Rivals video that he put out, I hate Black Panther. I hate Black Panther. I hate Black Panther. I hate Black Panther.
Yeah, when the hit registration works, he's amazing. When it doesn't work, it feels bad, man.
Yeah.
They didn't tremble before Bast. Yeah, I know.
Alrighty, gentlemen. I am running on like 0 energy right now. I am gonna go lay down and cry or something. I don't know. I'm fucking tired.
Really?
bro.
It's only 8 o'clock.
I know. I'm exhausted because I just played a fucking Warhammer GT on like 5 hours of sleep.
That's your own fault.
It was hard to get comfy. My bed just kept getting hot. By the time like I started to get comfy to fall asleep, it got hot, and I had to shift to the other half of the bed.
Hmm.
Thank you, everyone. At least chat has my back. Thank you, chat.
Okay, so I learned something interesting today.
Yeah,
What?
later, Rick Board.
So, fun
I'm hearing
fact,
this interesting
the
thing, I'm
Emma
going
to bed.
Frost illusions that Emma Frost gives to Magneto and Psylocke count as are like Loki clones for Bucky's ult.
Ooh,
So
that
the
went in one
moment
ear
they
out the other. Good
disappeared-
night, everyone.
Good night. So the moment they disappeared, whether you destroyed them or not, you get another Bucky ult.
Oh boy, I wonder how Ultron's robots are gonna work. Because eventually we're gonna find out that the game is held together by spaghetti code one day.
I'm switching over to fucking.
That's why I exclusively play competitive since all my quick play teammates are beyond useless. That's also competitive players too.
Yep.
I had games when Diamond and up where it's like, how are you guys this rank? How are you in this elo? Did you get boosted here? Time to main Ultron. I'm going to. What Rev? Did you get your grandparents?
Yep.
Grandparents need help.
Dude, I hate it when they fucking do this shit, bro. And we lost the first round because I couldn't do shit because I had to answer my fucking grandparents. Bro, why do they have to do this shit every single night? Like, just go to fucking bed.
Why don't you just make a checklist for them? Write it down on a piece of paper. This is how you do this.
Because my grandma eventually forgets about it and throws it away.
How tall is your grandma?
Oh, what?
How tall is your grandmother?
5'7", 5'6".
I was gonna say, put it somewhere where she can't reach it. Up high, that they can still read. I got it. Put it on the ceiling.
God. I'm gonna need a 30-foot ladder then.
Okay, let's see if that fixes it. I'm gonna do so much sanding on this. Grab, why do you look like a Coke bottle or a drink? Oh, that ain't good. Pretty sure this is the Christmas song, but I don't care. And people would not have known that until I pointed it out right now. Wahoo. Jeez, looks like there's a spot on here where it's one of these dreadnoughts. The old, you can tell it's old because parts of it are getting fucked up. Best part of being a Venomite is busting out the emote after escaping from the enemy team for the 9th time. I'm pissed I couldn't get that emote because I was on vacation. They didn't make it like they only had it available for a few days.
The weekend, yeah.
You should have just had it available until the event was over. It's not fair. Or make it so I can buy it. How do Venomites play with one hand? Because Venom got that cake. It's hard but doable.
I love how this guy said that Loki is a good counter to divers, and I'm like, I don't see how.
He is. He is. Loki is a good counter because when you get dove, you hit your shift key to bring up the lanterns because they make you invincible until they shoot the lanterns.
I was about to say, bro.
Are you playing competitive?
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, not everyone's good to shoot lanterns in your rank. He's good at everything, hence why he's the best character in Loki Rivals. Well, at the very least, that'll do 250 damage. Any chance you might get Wolfguard Terminators? No. I am just getting Bjorn, that's it. Because Bjorn. And also just like a precaution against him getting thrown into Legends after they did to the Blood Angels Dreadnought. Bjorn needs friends. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I did that already with the Custodes. I might be doing that with the Tau, but no, I'm not doing that with... I am not doing that with Space Wolves. I already got burned on that for Carcharodons. I am not getting burned on it for another faction. I have gotten smarterer. When it comes to buying Warhammer, I think I'll just buy the Lion and Dark King's Combat Troll so he doesn't get lonely. That's how it always starts with the new army. Yes, it does. That's how it always starts. I would know. One Wolfguard Terminator, no. No matter what you say, it's not gonna work. Are the feet all the same on them, I wonder? Yeah, the feet are the same no matter what. Okay. Where's the feet? You gotta be kidding me, there's one on each sprue, really? Is that how it is, or is the other one? Oh no, it's right here. But no, I am not getting more Space Wolves. You can't make me. Start Custodes, I don't really know why, since I was never a fan of bananas. It's because Custodes are cool. What if I send you one now?
Remember, Handy loves Ultra Smurfs. Ugh.
No. Ultramarines are cringy. Very, very cringe, and Matt's being awfully quiet.
He's muted.
Oh. And you 20? No. Prefer Iron Hands rather than the blueberries. Well, I mean, everyone prefers something else besides the blueberries. absolutely clowned hard. What, liking Iron Hands? There's nothing wrong with that.
You gotta love it when you try to hit the Loki ult on like a character and you get the wrong one.
And someone comes flying in past you at Mach 10.
Mm-hmm.
I did that to someone yesterday.
Dude, I tried. Oh yeah, you did it to me.
No, oh, what, you became Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
I also did it to someone else later on after the game, everyone decided to dip.
I was trying to do like a pro Loki play, and then I became you, and I was just like, well, I'm not very good at Spider-Man.
Well, that's how you do a pro Loki play. Become Spider-Man. Make people think that you're the good Spider-Man, and then the good Spider-Man comes in and wipes the team.
I literally just swing around, and then right before my thing ends, I just use your ult.
Combinate Blade came loose today like an idiot, tried to push it down with my finger. Corn got a sacrifice today. Oof. Only cool Ultramarine, Titus, and Calgar. What about Malium Kato? What about the World Eater? The World Eater disguised as an Ultramarine.
What about him?
No, nothing. He's just saying, oh, the good Ultramarines. With Erebus and Leandros, you have gun with one bullet. Who do you shoot? I lined them both up next to each other, no helmet on, and then I shoot. I heard that. I heard that giggle.
Huh?
Nah, he unmuted his mic just to giggle.
Indeed.
Right to the peanut gallery.
Why have you been muted? Why do you not want to speak with us?
Oh, I used the bathroom. I assumed you did not want to hear the loud sounds.
No, we didn't need to hear that.
Ah, very
Even
good.
though it is par for the course for a Fart Club VTuber.
Indeed. I'll make sure to be more inclusive next time.
No. Don't need to.
Oh, someone in my chat said I should put on my OnlyFans the sounds of like my farts and shits.
No. God dang it.
Someone out there is into that. James Joyce Core.
Yes, and we ridicule the person that's into that.
Exactly. We're not doing it for free out here.
Forgot because you don't read Blueberry books. Well, didn't you know every book is secretly a Blueberries book? Because no matter what, the blueberries always have to show up. Didn't you know? I'm not lying, right, Matt? Every book is a Blueberries book.
Yeah, if you go in the Dark Imperium series, the Avenging Sun series, it's a very Ultramarine centric.
No, but I'm saying every Warhammer book is secretly a Blueberries book.
Could be, could be.
And just like every Snow White brought up a good point. Every book is actually an Alpha Legion book.
Ah, yeah.
All secretly Alpha Legion books, you just don't know it yet. Okay, next parts. 9, 10, 11. And where's number 9? 9999. That's the floor plate, and I think that's on a different sprue. Yes, it is. And so is number 14 and 12. So I got number 12 too. Favorite Terminator? Brain, please start working. You mean Terminator pattern or Terminator character? Model, favorite Terminator model? My Tyberos the Red Wake. The one I kit bashed.
Nice.
Because that's a beefy Terminator.
I think mine are the Atramentar Terminators.
Which one are those?
The Night Lords.
Oh, those ones. Yeah, those ones are pretty cool. This part right here. Starting to build the body. I gotta shave down all these parts. I love my Horus Heresy Terminators, yay.
I love how my team is like, Punisher, can you shoot? And I'm just like, I'm the only one with kills. I'm the only one trying to take the point.
And what are they playing in there complaining?
Let's see. Who said that? So let's go back. Blink Erotica. Okay, that's your name. They're playing Invisible Woman.
Opinion invalid. Playing the safest healer in the game. Opinion invalid.
Other than Rocket.
What?
Other than Rocket, since Rocket's
Yeah.
like still crazy as fuck.
Still a jittery crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, were you here when I said that the guy that did that bit, the Skeletor video, just made a video for the Switch 2, right?
What?
Did you hear when I said that earlier, or were you not here for that?
Nope.
Well, yeah, the guy
not
that
here.
made that what?
No, I wasn't
He's-
here earlier.
Oh well, the guy that made that Skeletor Marvel Rivals video, he made one for the Switch 2, and it's pretty funny also. My third army, Blood Ravens. Yes, the Magpies. Behold my stuffed Space Marine Legion. The ones that even steal from Trazen. That's funny. By some librarians. Too bad the librarian Dreadnought was thrown into Legends.
Yeah, I still miss it.
Rest in pepperonis. Thanks, GW, for ruining all the fun.
I also miss back in like 8th and 9th when it had a psychic power to give it wings and you could have it be 12-inch flying.
Seems legit. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a dreadnought coming at you at mock Jesus. About to sock you in the face.
Dreadnought, run.
Something in mind for your dreadnoughts? What did you have in mind for your the dreadnoughts? Or the nuts of dread? Attaching jets to them. Yeah, that's a Blood Angel's dreadnought, all right.
I'm the only one that cracked double digits in kills in this game.
You want to buy Alpha Legion? Do it. Do it. Although secretly every army is just an Alpha Legion army if you think about it.
No, I love that. In Horus Heresy, they can take spy detachments, so you can quite literally just collect whatever army you want.
I also like that Alpharius can deep strike dreadnoughts. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like if you shoot at something, they can get a free reposition.
Good amount of dreadnought drop pods that are unfortunately legends. Because GW. Oh yeah, Matt, what are your opinions on the new drop pods?
Looks pretty cool. I'm hoping it'll actually fucking stay shut this time.
No, they're apparently always going to be open.
Oh, all right. I hate it.
Yep.
I saw that it had the terrain, and I heard that it was said it was modular, and I hope that meant like you could fold the pads back up. But yeah, if it's just like ambient terrain piece that you place down, ruins it. I'm buying like 20 drop pods like now.
Well, the footprint's going to be different now too.
Oh, rip.
Can aggressors get deep strike? I think so. If there's a rule that gives it deep strike, then probably. You can put them as strategic reserves, but I don't know if they can deep strike. I don't really use aggressors. I just realized I haven't really played a game with Space Marines. Well, yeah, I did. I played a Dark Angels game on TTS. I never used aggressors.
They're not bad. It's just that I feel like there's 20 other things that do the same thing it does.
Yeah. You mean like most Space Marine units?
Yeah.
There's a reason a ton of them got legends. Classic GW. One of the next reveal shows gonna be though, I think probably sometime next month. Because wasn't it then like they revealed 10th edition a few years ago? It was in May.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we might be getting
Heresy 3.0.
Of course, Heresy 3rd edition announced. Something like that. Might even double whammy, and they might announce all the new editions.
I mean, we already got Sigmar 3rd. What is it? 4th edition for Sigmar we're on.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be that. Gabriel Angelos model. I'm asking since I have 6 aggressor proxies, flamers, and Kibesh. Baseball, and just thought they'd be fun to drop in the back line. That was lambang everything. I mean, if they fit in a drop pod, you could also do that.
Yeah, if if not, you know, there's always the Land Raiders. You can Storm Raven gunship, drop them in.
Although the Storm Raven kind of got nerfed.
Oh, oof. Rip having fun.
I know. Didn't you know this? You're not allowed to have fun. Buy our models. No fun allowed.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
I mean, if fun was allowed, Custodies would still have the 10-man brick shithouse. I mean, it was fun for the Custodies players, not for the people that were fighting it. But it was well deserved because it was going up against Eldar a lot. Eldar deserve all the hate. They deserve it.
Yeah, maybe I should buy the Horus Heresy drop pod kit, even though it's the same, but just for the Legion transfers.
I would probably maybe buy one just in case. Zickbard apparently also said the new drop pods come with 2 in a box, but I feel like those are going to be $200 for 2.
Something like that, some bullshit like that, yeah, like, or 160, I can see that.
Knowing GW, yep.
And then we're gonna see some random bullshit Space Ring Christmas box, 4 drop pods and 3 models.
No, it's just all drop pods in the box.
Yeah, just all drop pods.
What? Why is this all drop pods? Oh, that's why they didn't sell enough.
Oh, you know what? I just realized they might also legends the drop pods that drop turrets.
Which ones are those? Didn't they already legends those? They legend the Dreadnought drop pod?
I know they legend the Dreadnought drop pod, but I forget what it's called, like a Hurricane drop pod or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They might.
Yeah.
Those stupid fucking pods.
Which is sad because I think they were in Space Marine 2.
No, it was the Hammerfall bunker.
Oh yeah.
Hammerfall bunker was in Space Marine 2. You know, gotta get people to buy the useless bunker.
Yeah.
And we still can't sell. That's totally what everyone was asking for. GW, we know what we're doing. Somewhat. Almost. We don't know what we're doing. We're GW. Here at GW, our motto is random bullshit go. Forgot that bunker. Everyone forgets the Hammerfall bunker exists. Pretty sure GW even forgot it existed until Space Marine 2.
Yeah, they're like, oh right, you're right.
They're probably like, wait a minute, we make that? Oh yeah, we make that.
Yeah.
Cool, neat. Too bad it's rule of shit. Alright, let's assemble this. So I need 10, 11, and 12. 9, 10, 11 actually.
Oh man, I hate the new Rohan Warriors of Rohan kit.
How bad is it?
It took me an hour to build 3. It's like 20 million pieces per model.
Ugh. Why?
I think there's like 30 in this box. I
Why?
really miss the old models. Like,
Aren't they just one part?
Yeah, it's one part. You clip it off the sprue and you slot it in the base.
Well, this is GW. They need to get as much money as possible now out of everyone.
Yeah, I can see it because they're like, oh, we want to justify selling all these in the $16 box or $65 box, whatever.
We have to make all of our prices the same across all ranges. So $65 it is. Yeah,
Not only that, I think the
eventually-
value of this new
Continue.
edition is pretty shit. Because War of the Rohirrim only launched with 2 factions and 3 boxes.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah, I think Hill's Tribesmen only have 2 characters and 1 kit.
Oof. Not enough Sidonian sketch variants. Ugh. Okay, so next is part 14. Is part 14? Yeah, it's part 14. But yeah, GW's I think is just trying to standardize their pricing across everything, in the process screwing everyone over too.
Yeah.
All for the sake of infinite profits and exponential growth that is eventually gonna bite them in the ass, I feel like. Eventually enough is gonna be enough and nobody's gonna buy a Warhammer anymore.
I already feel like it's in a bit of a lull. I've talked to a lot of my friends, and it's like we've not been like really wowed by Warhammer releases for a while. It's like Krieg and Eldar were like the big things recently in Emperor's Children. That's it.
Yep.
I feel like they're killing the culture as well, because I remember 8th and 9th edition, I'd love to go over to a friend's place or play a bunch of TTS.
Yeah, kind of are, because also they keep going after fan animators. I think right now they're like, they really want to hit YouTubers too, but they know that'll just piss off everyone. And then also it'll trigger a bunch of fair use disputes with them. They're
Yeah, I think the
kinda-
shittiest part is like the content creators and like how awfully they treat them.
Mm-hmm.
And now they just don't want content creators to come out of GW.
Mm-hmm. Because look at Duncan Rhodes. He left them like, they're probably like,
Yeah.
oh, you're nothing without us. And he's probably like, bet.
Yeah. Duncan, Peachy, Robe Hobbies, Louise Sugden. Oh, Rob the Honest Wargamer.
What does it say too when they're hemorrhaging their painters too?
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. Because people watch those because of the person painting, not because it has GW attached to the IP.
Yeah.
It's just because apparently all the suits at GW are kind of stupid. Is from what I've heard.
Yeah,
It's
middle
just-
management's pretty bad.
It's mostly the executives I heard.
Yeah, they've been like, I think one of the most atrocious controversies of the kit bash controversy is that they've flipped back and forth between whether or not it's legal for stores to promote kit bashing or not.
Yeah, I know.
But it's also a hypocrisy when like they promote it on Warhammer Community. They literally have upgrade sprues that you're meant to kit bash with your models.
And also they usually kit bash stuff for their own articles too in White Dwarf. But yeah, GW is kind of destroying their own fan base. I feel like with every year that passes, it's like no one wants, because the one thing that made Warhammer really popular was the fan animations. And since they're cracking down on them and being like, no, you can't do that. This is our IP. Only we can do this.
Oh yeah, and then of ruins like all the exposure of like, oh, we're gonna take all the fan animators we hostile takeovered and then put it behind a paywall behind bad animation.
Yeah, put it behind a paywall that nobody wants to pay for, because how much is it a month? I forget.
It's like 11 a month now or something.
Yeah, for a service that barely even provides anything, you can't just get off of YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like, oh my god, lore masters. They why am I spending this much for like 10 minutes of a lore snippet I can get on YouTube?
Yeah, from Luton for like over an hour.
Yeah. Or the 20 million other YouTube videos on the same topic.
Yep. Forget giving brownie points to painters. Oh, that, yeah. Let's not talk about that. That's kind of delving into politics. Quite attach.
The painting masterclass also is a little infuriating because it wasn't the you're not getting it from the heavy metal team, you're getting it from the content creator side that they cut out, but also like in terms of like the quality of painting and heavy metal style, it's like there are dozens of Golden Demon like, you know, YouTubers that like actively produce content.
Yep, like Vince Venturella. Well, eventually GW is going to get screwed over in some way. I think it's mainly going to be due to their own greed.
Yeah. I think a Ubisoft like moment will happen where it's like they're going to have a bunch of releases that are all duds.
Yep. I mean, this edition's kind of being that sorta.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
some factions only getting one miniature. Meanwhile, years prior, factions were getting tons of miniatures.
I remember even in 9th, it was like they didn't even need to release anything new with the factions. They just needed to have like fun rules to play with. And people were fine with that.
Yep. Okay, where is Bjorn? I need Bjorn's rule instructions. Oh, okay, so I need that part, and it just goes over that part. Okay. Interesting. I need part 15. Where's part 15? Ow, my arm. Fuck. Give me fair prices or give me death. I think that's what everyone wants at this point. Fair prices and GW don't really mix nowadays, unfortunately.
Apparently not.
I am very interested to see how they're going to handle the tariffs too. Because they can afford to not raise the prices with a 32% profit margin. Because with a profit margin like that, you could afford to get a little bit of goodwill win from your fans.
Or, you know, pay their employees better.
That too. Well, they kind of do with the bonuses every year. "3D printer go burr." He says before being vaporized by GW Space Laser. He asked too many questions. That one Family Guy skit. Some models are $3. Yeah, I remember when combat patrols were $100. And they weren't just the holiday boxes.
Yeah, my God, I still remember the $80 start collecting boxes.
Yeah, what happened? Oh yeah, that's right. GW got greedy. There's a reason going public is always a mistake. Because the shareholders will always ruin everything. Because you gotta please the shareholders. With the unsustainable infinite growth. Yeah. GW will get their Ubisoft moment one day. You just don't know when that's gonna be. Would be nice if it was sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Because right now they're kind of skirting on what little goodwill they have.
Yeah, my friend hypothesized that because they're in a dip right now, they revealed the Space Wolves early as opposed to like sticking with the chaos they said they were going to do.
Oh yeah, because it was supposed to be Year of Chaos.
Yeah, Year of Chaos.
Probably. If it does happen with even lower prices, no, they wouldn't. They'd be too stubborn. That's what GW fails to mention. If the prices were lower, people will buy more. Because eventually it's going to get to a point where they have a really high supply, but a low demand. I mean, I think it kind of already happened a few points in this edition for some stuff too, that went up for pre-order. Like even a week later, there was still stuff that like usually would go out of stock, like the day of, that was still in stock.
Yeah. I think Emperor's Children and Eldar were the only like big, huge, you know, sold out everywhere type releases.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know about Eldar. I know Emperor's Children, yes. Eldar, I think there were still pre-orders available even like a week into pre-orders. It's the whole thing of not many people play Eldar as opposed to Space Marines, or the shiny new army is the thing.
Yeah.
Because people want the brand new shiny. As opposed to the, oh, this is just newer versions of models I already own. Eldar can go burn in the warp. I mean, that's called the Dark Eldar. You're just talking about the Dark Eldar. They were already burning in the warp. When they die, Slaanesh gets their souls. Oh, the Eldar can go burn in the warp. Okay. He's almost acting like a Wotan player with the hatred of elves. Rather
Oh my
deal with
VS.
slightly stronger purple than annoying space elves.
It's going in the book.
That's going in the book. How much I've come to hate Eldar since I first began to live. You merely adopted the Eldar hate. I was born into it, molded by it. I've played against the point-eared bastards for too long. No longer shall I suffer through their bullshit. Yeah, those knife ears have had it good way too long. My stream pause. Okay. See, I've done that. I need to leave this off of the body so that way I can paint it separately when I do that. I wonder, what can I magnetize on here? Or can I magnetize the stuff for all the Dreadnought options, I wonder? Kinda looks like I can.
Is the faceplate magnetizable?
Kinda looks like it can be. For the one with the wolf skull and the normal helmet. Get to see if it can, how it works for Bjorn. And I flip to Bjorn. Yeah, it looks like I can magnetize them somehow. But I feel like that'll be for another time. Only credit I can give the Eldar and the Drukhar is that I like their aircraft. So that would be the Nightshade Interceptor, Wraith Fighter, Razor Wing, and Void Raven Bomber. Didn't the Void Raven get Legends? Many arms so that other players cannot have fun. I see. Yeah, I think this is a good point to stop off on. I will continue building this as soon as I finish painting a rat. Or whenever I feel like building this. And also say I'm done for the night. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good night or a good rest of their evening. And goodbye everybody.
Goodbye.